Morning there, Craig Grabo with Central Lawn Care. Hope you'll take a moment to talk lawn and landscape with me. On a frequent basis in these videos, we're discussing the negative impact that bare and thin spots can have on your lawn and overall health of your soil. Now, some of those negative impacts are going to be weed pressures in those spots, as well as losing some soil in those areas, which is critical to the overall health of your lawn. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these spots. I love showing the bare and thin spots and kind of what they can promote and how it can impact your lawn. So over here we actually just ran our aerator just to go ahead and get everything prepped because we're out doing our lawn maintenance right now. So, but either way, we have some weed mats, we have some thin spots, kind of right there, you can see. And so those bare and thin spots, well, they erode, they also promote weed growth and things like that. So how do we combat that, especially when we're out doing our lawn aerations and overseedings? Well, we do that by always being prepared to have a slice seeder on hand. Some people call it a power seeder, some people call it a dethatching machine, but it's all kind of the same thing. The difference is when you use it as a slice seeder, it is setting seed directly into the soil as it's going ahead and pulling that thatch out. And it does it with these little tiny knives that have a seed head that the seed gets placed inside of there so that when it cuts that slit into the soil, it sets the seed right in there. Kind of think about how you end up seeing corn rows. It's because the way that they set corn rows is in a direct row as they are plowing and pushing that seed into the ground. You get good seed to soil contact, and the better the seed to soil contact, the better the germination rate. So when you aerate the soil, yes, you get better seed to soil contact because sometimes you get the seed that falls down in the holes. It's a little bit more protected. It's got that seed to soil contact, so it's going to go ahead and germinate real well. And even just the seed falling down to the soil, that's going to be pretty good, but you still have a surface layer that is relatively exposed. When you can have that slice seeder set the seed directly into the ground, it's doing a couple things. One, it's going ahead and it's pulling up a little bit of thatch layer so that the seed gets down a little bit deeper. Two, you're getting that soil to actually kind of wrap itself around that seed, which is protecting the seed, but it's also protecting it through moisture control, a little bit of heat retention, and all sorts of other stuff that is needed for a seed to germinate and get those roots set into the soil a lot easier. So you're not going to have any dampening off, or you're not going to have any drying out of the roots as they try to set themselves into the soil. So we always recommend just be prepared to slice seed some spots. Any thin, bare, or weed mat heavy areas, go ahead and run that slice seeder through it. It's gonna pay dividends. Yes, the aeration is always needed, and we always believe that overseeding is needed, but in those critical spots, give it the extra love that it needs. Let's go ahead and get that seed started so that you have success. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you understand a little bit more of why it's critical to go ahead and have a slice seeder available so that you can go ahead and get the extra benefit from your lawn maintenance service. Until next time, thanks for joining me.